Hey, I wanted to wish you all a good afternoon. Wanted to show you all some of the mistakes I made making a wind turbine, doing it on the cheap. If you want to get into it, it's a lot of fun. Uh, I've done a lot of studying, looked at a lot of videos, came up with a couple different ways that I found that worked versus what didn't work. What I'm showing you right here, um, there's some of the components that doesn't work, but there's a lot that does work. This cost me zero money, not a penny. First thing I want to show you is what doesn't work, and that's the 12-volt motor that I got out of treadmill. I've seen videos of people doing it, using these treadmill motors, straight 12 volt. The problem I have with it is it takes so much RPMs to turn this thing to get up to 12 volt. I've got a little cordless drill. I can get maybe 10 volts connecting a drill to it. I might have a bad motor. I don't know, but I doubt it. It just takes so much RPMs, so much wind. This thing has been up here for about 6 months in this location. I've had some significant weather, some high winds. That we've had some 50, 60 mile-an-hour winds run through here. This thing was spinning. I got a little 12 volt motor, not a motor, a light that I got connected to this thing, a trailer light that's 12 volts. I have yet to see this light up. This is an old bike rack, top of the roof type bike rack. It's aluminum. I cut it in half, sandwiched the motor between the two, used these brackets. This is a piece of PVC pipe and I got a bearing on it. This is an old piece of PVC that I cut. It's just scrap. I got a piece of wire on there. It's held up for the length of time it's been up here. But the one thing I wanted to show you all that I thought, I've seen people make their own blades out of PVC, out of wood, buying blades. I've got another unit in the back that I made out of ceiling fan that's AC. That thing works great, charges my batteries. I'll do a separate video on that, show you that. I'll bolt the blades, everything else I got outside of the magnets inside of the ceiling fan. Like I said, I'll do a separate video on this, or there's tons of videos on how to do these things. But the thing I wanted to show you, these are the blades off of the ceiling fan. They came with the ceiling fan, of course. This is the hub from the ceiling fan. All of this was the original part of the ceiling fan. I just threw some paint on it. But this thing will spin in the wind. If you want to just play with something, toy around with it, not put any money into it, take the original blades, take the hub. I separated the hub up in this area right here. It's in two parts, the wiring and whatnot's in the middle. There's two pieces of this. This is the front half. The DC motor came with this hub here. And all I did was I took this, the hole almost in the middle of the ceiling fan where the bearing goes through almost fit perfectly on where the belt hooks up from the treadmill. I just had to separate it a little bit. I tacked it up on four corners on here, and this, like I said, this thing, I think I've had it up here about 6 months. Just wanted to do a real quick video showing you this. I'm going to take this thing down. It doesn't work. I've got another ceiling fan that I'm building, and that's when I mentioned I will do a separate video while I'm in the process of doing an AC wind turbine made from a ceiling fan. But just to mess around, to see if you can come up with something that's cheap. Like I said, this costs nothing. Don't have any money in this. I got the ceiling fan for free. Got the motor for free. The PVC I had laying around the house, and it took me maybe an hour and a half to put this thing together. Like I said, I'm going to take it down. Before I did, I wanted to do a quick video on this, so to show y'all that it's not as complicated as some people will lead you to believe when they get into the some of the more scientific ends to it with the pitch of the blade and whatnot. This thing will turn this unit pretty damn fast. So that's all. I just wanted to show you that before I took it down, and do some changes with it. And just something you can toy around, play with. I painted it. It kind of looks neat in the front yard. It's more, well, it is. It's just ornamental because I get no use out of it. I was thinking initially when I built the thing that I was going to use it to run my a small pond pump, but it won't even do that. So, all right, thank y'all. It's George from the Commonwealth of Virginia. I'll post some more videos. I'll try and get some more up. Like I said, just wanted to show you that prior to taking it down. Some of the mistakes I made, which was the motor. But other than that, I think the thing works pretty good. If I could just get the voltage out of it. Of course, we're dealing with DC here versus the AC also. I couldn't run the line very far away from the unit anyway, but it won't even charge the battery. All right, thank you. Bye.